Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today, we're diving deep into another fascinating coin from American history and value of this video. So let's get started. The 1989 United States $quarter coin, belonging to the long-running Washington Quarter series, is a piece of modern American coinage that still carries importance for collectors and history lovers. This coin was minted in extremely large numbers and is common in circulation, yet it still offers different layers of value depending on mint mark, condition, and rarity. The obverse of the 1989 quarter displays the classic bust of George Washington designed by John Flanagan, first used in 1932 to commemorate Washington's 200th birthday, along with the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1989. The reverse features the American heraldic eagle with outstretched wings clutching a bundle of arrows and olive branches, with United States of America, E pluribus unum, and the denomination $quarter. Struck in copper, nickel-clad composition, these coins have a copper core and outer nickel layers, giving them a silvery appearance but no intrinsic precious metal content in circulation issues. They were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, Denver Mint, D mint mark, and San Francisco Mint, S mint mark for proof coins. In circulated, old, and worn condition, the 1989 Philadelphia and Denver quarters usually carry only their face value of 25 cents, since hundreds of millions were minted, and they remain plentiful today. A typical old quarter from 1989 in pocket change is worth only 25 cents to 35 cents, though lightly circulated pieces with better eye appeal may bring 50 cents or slightly more from collectors filling date and mint sets. The true jump in value comes in uncirculated condition. Mint state coins with grades of MS60, MS63 are usually valued between $2 and $5, while sharper, more lustrous examples in MS64, MS65 grade bring $6 to $15. Scarce high-grade examples in MS66 are worth $25 to $60. And the finest quality MS67 pieces, difficult to locate without marks or scratches, are valued from $100 to as high as $250 at auction, depending on demand. The San Francisco Mint struck proof versions for collectors, both clad and silver. The 1989 S-clad proof, featuring deeply mirrored fields and frosted devices, typically sells for $5 to $10 depending on condition and cameo quality, while the 1989 S silver proof, struck in 90% silver and containing 0.1808 troy ounces of the metal, carries a melt value of around $5 to $6 depending on silver prices, but usually sells for $10 to $20 in collectible grades, with flawless PR 70 deep cameo examples commanding higher premiums. Error and variety coins from 1989 are also notable. Off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, and broad strikes have been found, and while minor errors can be worth $20 to $50, more dramatic or rare minting mistakes may bring several $100s from error specialists. In heavily worn or old condition, the majority of 1989 quarters remain at face value, but higher quality uncirculated coins, proofs, and errors represent the true collectible side of this issue. The 1989 quarter stands as an accessible yet historic coin, representing the final decade of the traditional eagle reverse before the dramatic shift to the 50-state quarters program in 1999. For that reason, it is a transitional piece of American coinage history, common in pocket change, modest in value when old and circulated, but capable of carrying strong premiums when preserved in pristine condition or when struck as a proof or mint error. The 1990 United States $quarter coin, a part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, holds both historical and collectible interest despite being a modern issue struck in large numbers. On the obverse, this coin features the well-known profile of George Washington designed by John Flanagan, with the word "Liberty" boldly at the top, "In God We Trust" to the left side, and the year 1990 at the bottom. The reverse design shows the heraldic eagle with outspread wings, perched on a bundle of arrows and flanked by olive branches, symbolizing America's balance between strength and peace, along with the inscriptions "United States of America," "E pluribus unum," and $quarter. These coins were minted in copper, nickel-clad composition, with a pure copper core and outer layers of nickel, giving them durability but no precious metal content in regular circulation strikes. In 1990, the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, Denver Mint, D, and San Francisco Mint, S, all produced quarters, with the San Francisco Mint striking proof versions in both clad and silver for collectors. In old or heavily circulated condition, the 1990 P and 1990 D quarters generally retained only their face value of 25 cents, as hundreds of millions were struck and they remain common in circulation today. Even in worn condition, most are worth only 25 cents to 35 cents, though lightly circulated examples with better detail may reach 50 cents or $1 when sold to collectors completing sets. Where value truly increases is in higher mint state condition. Uncirculated pieces graded MS-60, MS-63 typically sell for $2 to $5, while those in MS-64, MS-65 condition can be worth $6 to $15. Coins graded MS-66, with strong luster and minimal contact marks, are scarcer and can command $20 to $60, and very high-quality MS-67 coins are rare and may bring $100 to $300 depending on certification and eye appeal. Proof coins from San Francisco add another layer of collectible value. The 1990 S-clad proof, with its frosted design and mirrored background, usually sells for $5 to $12, depending on quality and cameo contrast. The 1990 S silver proof, struck in 90% silver, contains 0.1808 troy ounces of silver, giving it a bullion melt value of about $5 to $6 depending on silver prices, though collectible value is usually $10 to $25, with flawless PR70 deep cameo examples commanding much higher premiums. Error and variety coins from 1990 are especially sought after by specialists. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and double die varieties exist. Minor errors may bring $20 to $50, while dramatic examples can sell for several $100s at auction. In summary, while most 1990 quarters in old circulated condition remain worth only face value, uncirculated pieces, proofs, silver versions, and mint errors all carry significantly higher premiums, making this coin an accessible yet rewarding issue for collectors.